Can Victor complete the hardest 100-miler east of the Mississippi?
This is not running.
Will pacing a friend mess up my own training?
Well...
And what's going to happen when I land in Boston?
Sir, you're gonna want to see this.
If anything should happen to me, I just want you to remember that I love you so much.
All right, but before going to Boston, have to squeeze in a couple of workouts this week. Today I'm doing hill repeats, 8 by 3 minutes fast with a 2-minute recovery. I've seen people jumping around before workouts. Not really sure why. All right, now Sage has taken it upon himself to coach me for Leadville, and I like his style because he still incorporates workouts even when training for an ultra. I feel like sometimes there's a mentality that for ultras, you don't have to do speed work and you just need to do really long days in the mountains. But I find that doing the workouts helps me. I think that general fitness makes ultras easier too. Whew, 2 reps in, it's already hard. Because I wasn't actually filming during my reps, but I need footage for the video, I'm gonna reenact one of the reps. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so I'll do it for the workout. I covered about 5.5 miles and 1,600 feet of vert, which means that I have a 5.5 mile cool down, all downhill.
A few days later, I did an out and back on Lost Pass, which is the second major climb on the High Lonesome 100 course, just to practice vert and to get ready for Hope Pass.
It's not nearly as bad as Harlem Hill. Okay, so this is the top of Lost Pass. Last year, when I ran the High Lonesome 100, this is pretty much where I wanted to DNF, but I'm really glad I didn't. So squeezing in this long run on a Thursday because tomorrow I fly out to pace my friend Victor in the Jigger Johnson 100. I do wonder if pacing a friend in the last 30 miles of their 100-milers is good training for Leadville. I'll have to see what Sage has to say.
Well, it's definitely not ideal for several reasons. I mean, the travel alone kind of takes away from your peak weeks of training at this critical time, and then having to go to sea level and go at slower paces just isn't a real great training stimulus for training super hard and doing vertical at high altitude. The specifics of the course also matter, so getting out of Colorado is generally not ideal either. And finally, you've got to travel into Logan Airport, which is in Boston.
What are your orders, sir? We need a way to stop him from coming. I have an idea. We're uploading the code now.
Yes, it is the cliche driving while vlogging shot, which has me wondering, how is this even legal? Do we need laws against DWV, driving while vlogging? So coincidentally, there's a major IT outage. Something went wrong with the CloudStrike update. Many airlines are reporting delays, so I don't know if that's going to impact me, but hopefully my flight to Boston gets off the ground. I have to admit that I'm feeling a little nervous about flying into Boston, so I'm traveling incognito, wearing some triathlon clothing. What if the BAA is on the tarmac?
Whew. Looks like the coast is clear.
Early the next morning, Victor's dad drove me out to an aid station where I would start pacing. Now, I was hoping for this to be a really epic part of the video where Victor triumphantly completes his first 100-miler on an insanely difficult course, but that's not how things turned out.
Gotta get that epic content.
Yeah. No.
Just think an hour ago you were passed out at an aid station.
Yeah, I know.
Now you're on top of the world.
Seemingly on top of the world, yeah.
The Jigger Johnson has been referred to as the Hard Rock of the East. At 104 miles and 28,000 feet of vert, it certainly comes close to it. And all I can say is, don't do this as your first 100-miler.
All right, Victor's race is done, and we have an evening to kill before heading back. So, gonna spend some time in Boston in incognito mode.
All right, Victor, what turn are we about to make?
We're about to go. We're gonna turn onto Boylston.
Which direction?
Down. Yeah, towards the finish line. Left.
Left on Boylston.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Left on. We're not on Hereford, man. So here's an idea. Come here in the middle of the night and you walk away with the manhole cover. And that way you can bring part of the finish line home with you.
The BAA may steal people's dreams, but I'm not gonna stoop that low. All right, so since we're in Boston, I figured I would follow up on my sponsorship agreement. Let's go see what they have to say. Damn it! They must have known I was coming. I think I'm gonna need to do this race one more time.
Okay, before you get mad at me, here's a few clips of Ava crewing for Sandy at the Never Summer 100K.
Looking good. Great. Go get him, Sandy.